Hello everyone, it is the Super Blue Badger and I welcome you back to the world of NieR. And I have one question on the mind. How the fuck did it get so humid? It's like 88% humidity here and I can't fucking stand it. It almost begs the question, do they get really high humidity in the world of NieR? Is Japan known for high humidity? Because that's basically where this takes place, but the world is dying and it's constant sunshine all the time. So it only makes you wonder what the temperature is like in, well, the NieRiverse? What would you call it? NieRiverse? NieR Galaxy? I don't even care anymore. As for that, we actually have received a letter from the One Brothers Weaponry. Grimoire Vice says, "You have a letter, it would seem. Dear NieR, this is to inform you that the upgrade work on your weapon has been completed. The weapon is ready and available for pickup at your earliest convenience. I also have a more personal request to make of you. One I hope we can discuss further once you arrive to pick up the weapon. Yours, Two Brothers Weaponry." A new request, is it? The kid's been pretty good to us. We might as well see what he wants. Off to the junk heap then. And he is giving us a pretty nice sword. Not the best one, mind you, and I have actually decided to go to the axe of beheading for this mission since it was commented on that I've been using the fuck out of spears. That being, spears are really quick and do pretty much twice the damage of two-handed swords, so why would I use anything else? Either way, the axe of beheading has been upgraded to level 2, and as you can see there are actually some minor alterations to it. If you look closely, there's a little bit of a tooth on the edge of the blade, and yeah, the handle's changed a little bit, but otherwise it's pretty much the same weapon. May as well stick to it though. And off we go. To adventure! Come, my faithful boar. I'm gonna see if I can glitch you down the stairs. Oh, wow. Normally it glitches whenever I try that. Ow, 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 pain. Let me just take care of this. Sucker! Oh yeah, I don't have any words on this weapon. I should probably fix that. Word edit. Weapons. Let's see, it's called Axe of Beheading. Let's see what we've got here. Guard break. I want armor break if possible. 12% armor break. Would that be useful against machines? I haven't got a fucking clue. Maybe so. They might have natural armor. 20% XP. I'm going to go with extra drop rate. I'm going to be boring like that. Ah, fuck. It's just how slow this weapon is. Please, make it go a little bit faster. Especially when you're dealing with quick little shades like this one. It can be a little bit of a frustration. You know what? I'm just going to cut this out. Okay, yeah, dealing with those little shades was pretty much a gigantic waste of both your time and mine, so I decided to just skip past that. Onwards to the very strange mountain top hillside cavern thing. Why would a train come through here anyway? Now that I realise, why are there train tracks? Because it seems like it'd be like a normal... Well, I guess it's an industrial railroad, but... Why would there be one leading straight into a quarry? I'm not going to question this. Hello, Gideon, you freak. Hey there!
Your weapon is ready
it actually
to
has
go.
voice acting. I was actually kind of surprised.
Great, thanks.
The two-handed sword, Iron Will.
You know, with a weapon like that,
You were going to say?
I need to ask you for a favor.
Oh yeah?
I want you to avenge my brother.
That's a rather ponderous favor.
It's my mission. It's why I've been creating these weapons for the past 4 years. I don't care about money. I only care about making a weapon strong enough to kill those bastards.
What bastards?
The ones in the mountain. That little shade and his robot.
There are shades here?
Your brother was killed by a shade?
Yes.
And what have we decided,
It's killing time.
Of course, if there's shades, there's NieR, and he has something to say about it. So, there's a little shade and a robot out in the cavernous area of the junk heap. They are actually known as Cleo and P33. We'll be getting to know them, well, I may as well talk about it now because there's no real point of me demonstrating an instance, or dungeon rather, that we have already seen before. So, basically, Cleo is a shade that was basically, well, it's basically infant in structure. Hasn't been alive for very long, and that's pretty much about it without giving too much away. P33 is actually named after Pinocchio, and believe it or not, the giant robot that we fought at the start of the game was actually named Geppetto. Cleo is actually also named after the goldfish from Cleo, and well, yeah, the goldfish that was actually also named Cleo. I don't remember my child stories that well, but otherwise, yeah, that's a nice little touch. But being honest, the reason we don't really learn of their names is mostly because NieR was originally intended to have a much more story, fairy tale theme to it before it became what it is today. As for what really made that decision happen, I haven't got a fucking clue. P33 basically serves Cleo because it doesn't really have any other purpose to serve since we destroyed Geppetto. I believe that's how you say it, Geppetto? And so, yeah, we basically ruined a robot's will to live, and so he decided to take up parenting instead. Whatever gets a robot to do that, I haven't got a fucking clue, but this is the NieRverse where anything can happen. Well, hey! Either way, there's not really a whole lot else to this episode to really show. I'm pretty much just going to go through here and pick up maybe some more materials while we're here. But otherwise, level's pretty much a good one. So, I'll see you when we're outside of the boss area. And so we're back at one of those mini-boss robot type deals. These pretty much respawn all the fucking time, so you don't have to stress too much about it. There's one little tip I wanted to basically bring up when it came to combating these robots. It's actually a really good tip. Whenever you see it raise its foot, cast a dark lance at it to reset its animation because it causes it to get knocked back. So as he raises his foot, shoot! And then he can't activate one of his more devastating attacks. Like, I could have prevented that, and now I have to fucking deal with his bull. Actually, no, I don't. Whenever he does anything, you can just chuck a lance at him to get him to stop. It's actually kind of pleasant. And strangely refreshing for a boss to have some sort of knockback. Even if it is just a mini-boss. Boom. Titanium alloy, just what I needed. See, this is what I dislike about the two-handed weapons. This weapon is only 50 more attack power less than actually the another titanium alloy. Fuck yeah. Basically, it's only about 50 attack power less than the Phoenix Spear. It is twice as slow, and it takes me fucking, if you hit one that hasn't been hit by me yet, it takes 2 hits from its triangle attack to destroy it. Now, let's just go whip out our Phoenix Spear, as we like to tell the ladies, and suddenly everything dies in 1 hit. No exceptions, they die in 1 hit. I just can't stress enough the superiority of the spears. There's just no argument about it. Spears are simply the best there are. And other than that, I don't really want to bore you with more machine slaying, so I'll leave you to anticipate the boss battle. We're pretty much close by anyway. Okay, never mind. What I wanted to say, actually, I forgot a little bit of an extra detail. This sword is piss weak, not gonna lie. But this sword actually has some worthwhile notion to it. Let me just get some words on this motherfucker right here. Just gonna tattoo it up, get some attack power on there, and some more item drop rates. So Iron Will is actually not really a special sword in any regard, but it played a unique role in Drakengard. It was, yes, a lot of the swords were pretty much from Drakengard because it was too costly to render any new weapons. That's just how much of a budget Caviar had to work with when it came to this game. But Iron Will compared to every other sword in Drakengard, was a fucking behemoth, and also moved like the Empire State Building trying to do a 360. It was so slow, you could probably come back from a dump, and it would still pretty much just maybe finish the animation. But the reason people used it was because, despite being agonisingly slow, it was also the most powerful weapon of Drakengard. So, where there was basically maybe 3 attacks throughout the entire main game, it was pretty much worth it over the ridiculous swing time of the sword.
I've never heard of a shade living with a machine. What's that about?
Doesn't matter. I'll kill the Shade and anyone who gets in my way.
Yes, despite the ridiculous swing time of the sword, people just opted for it because it was so fucking powerful. So, whenever it comes to Caviar, guys, note that power is basically what it says on the tin, and it's all you need. More power! And thank you, Emil, for that unhelpful interruption, but as you may remember, we are back where we used to be, or were, rather. Beyond that hole lies the robot. I'm going in. I wish I had half the courage you possess. Oh, you're coming with me. And that was that. Grimoire Weiss does not try to argue. Well, I suppose it's that or float backwards. And we're back at the side of Geppetto.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning.
Welcome to P33.
There it is.
Good lord, it's enormous.
Intruder detected. Scanning. Scanning. External.
Look at the shade!
That thing is commanding the robot somehow.
Aim for the legs! Knock it down! Take out the shade!
Being honest, it doesn't really matter which way you harm it, one way or the other.
In. Must defend my mission.
No! Damn it! That's a shade! It's a shade!
To be fair, P33 pretty much behaves entirely like a beefed up one of those mini-boss robots, so you pretty much got nothing to fear. I'm only using this fucking sword because I have to. Well, not really have to, but it's recommended that I show off the other weapons a little bit more. Oh god, I can't stand this. It's so dreadfully slow. Give me power! Also speed. Speed is also good.
This thing can transform?
I don't think wings work like that. Just throwing that out there. Just... So yeah, okay, P33 has a second stage boss fight.
Falling debris.
Look
And so
out!
it includes this really, okay, pretty cool gimmick of avoiding the fucking debris falling from the rooftop as it tries to escape with its master. And all it does, it wants to see the world. But to achieve that, it must defeat us. Pretty shit deal, if you ask me. When you finally get to reduce its health, it has to go through another phase of this before it can actually end the boss battle, so to speak. But other than that, P33 was a wholly uninteresting and pretty much vanilla boss fight. I really don't have much else to say about this motherfucker, except good riddance. Goodbye, bastard. The fuck? Wasn't expecting that. At least I should have been expecting that, but oh well. Good night.
Must defend my mission. My mission.
Mission.
You.
You stupid machine! You killed my family! You took everything from me! Why did you have to be here? Why you? Why are you here? Why? Why did you have to be here? Why you?
Hitting that thing won't bring your brother back.
But he's dead! And it's this bastard's fault! And hitting it makes me feel better! Just wait! You freak! You goddamn freak! I'm gonna explore this entire mountain now! I'll make terrible weapons! Killing machines! No one can stop me!
Yeah.
Madness driven by hate. This is hardly the happy ending I was expecting.
He doesn't know any other way.
Revenge is a fool's errand.
I know.
And so that's the end for Gideon. There is no reprieve, no solace. Just insanity and more hatred. He has nothing but suffering left now. And nothing but a passion to destroy. And I actually kind of prefer this sort of ending. There's no such thing as always a happy ending. It's not something that we should accept, but sometimes it's just the plain old truth that we don't always get well, we don't get any peace. I don't even know what I want to say here. It's just sad that, well, vengeance solves nothing. Despite what you may think, saying that snippy little quirk or getting a punch back on that bastard that tried to hurt you, it doesn't really make you feel any better inside. Instead, it just fills you with even more hatred and anger. That's pretty much it. It's a self-loathing cycle that just seeks to destroy. Otherwise, that was the end of the lore of robotics. I'll see you on the other side for some quick side quests. And then we'll move on to one of my favourite, absolutely favourite parts of the game. The Key of Sacrifice. And you can imagine how bad that's gonna be. I'll see you there.